You have a hidden potential inside of you, but your pain, your suffering, your ego keeps you trapped. And in this video, I'm going to share what awakening your highest potential could look like for you in your life. We have, or you have, an amazing choice to make when it comes to the awakening process, whether this is spiritually awakening, going through a personal development awakening, starting to do your inner work. It's all an expansion of consciousness and a process of an awakening from your slumber, from the autopilot system that you've been operating from. So you have the choice now to actually take authority of your life. Be the person in charge of your life, rather than allowing your unconscious behavior patterns to play out on autopilot constantly, taking control of your life because you have been operating from your unconscious wounds, your trauma, and so you've been seeing through the lens, the perspective of your pain and how you want to show up in the world. So you have this beautiful opportunity now to make the choice of reclaiming back your power, the authority from every person, every pain, the wound that has been telling you how to show up in the world. You now are able to have that authority in your life, and this is when we can begin to awaken that unlimited potential that is inside of you, because now you are in the driver's seat and you're not letting your ego operate you. Stop right there. Before we continue with the video, I want to fill you in on an absolute amazing opportunity that is coming up on the 21st of October. On the 21st of October, straight through to the 28th, I'm offering a free masterclass. The masterclass is called The Path to Emotional Freedom. And this masterclass will help you to unlock your true potential, reconnect you back to your true self, identify your limiting beliefs and release those beliefs that will no longer serve you, so you can have that more deep and meaningful relationships, start those new projects, become that best version of yourself, and ultimately change your inner world so then your outer world will be changed. You reclaim back your power from your limited beliefs, your wounds. You'll gain an opportunity to learn tools, practices that will help you on your healing journey, and this is absolutely 100% free. If you want to come and join the community of like-minded people that are going along this journey as well, click the link in the pinned comments below to start your transformational journey today and reclaim back your power. And this is all because now you have the awareness of it, because we've awakened from that unconscious state. So now you're able to take full ownership of your life. Take responsibility. This is one of the hardest things we can actually do, is take responsibility of all of our wounds, our pain, how we've been reacting in the world, within our relationships. It's so hard to take responsibility because the ego wants to be right. And when we take responsibility, sometimes that means saying we were wrong. And the ego hates that, because the biggest payoff is to be right for the ego. But when we are taking ownership of our life, we're able to take full ownership of our emotional healing, because now we're able to decide how we want to show up in the world, because we have that awareness of our pain, our trauma, because now you can say no to that wounded self, those behavior patterns that have been playing out on autopilot, those limiting beliefs that have kept you trapped and small from really making the life you really want to make. And this goes across all areas of your life now, because you've awakened from that slumber and now you're ready, you're making a choice to finally go within and heal those emotional pain. So this means in your life, you now can become the director, the main character, the script writer, the screenplay writer, whatever it is. You have the possibility now to make the choices, create the life you really want. And this can go for your relationships, your career, your personal life, projects you want to start, because you're choosing not to subscribe to an old way of being. And so we awaken our truest, highest self, and because we are not held back by our fears, by our ego. Yes, along the way we'll stumble, feel like we've fallen off the tracks. That is part of the evolution of the healing process. But here's the really good news. We can always get back on those tracks. And it's just part of the process. It's an ascension and a descension when it comes to our healing journeys. But you have that potential to be that person in control of your own path. So when we are finally healing our emotional pain, we're able to have those deep and meaningful relationships, because we're not playing out those same familiar behavior patterns that we want to create from childhood. So you have the potential now to form deep and meaningful relationships. You have the potential now to be that artist that you wanted to be. Your shadow is not holding you back any longer. And so we can have the more fulfilling and purposeful driven life that we've always wanted. We get to make that choice now. We can either continue to play out on autopilot, letting our wounds and our pain control us because we're not taking responsibility and ownership of our emotional healing, or we can take back our authority from that pain and now stop bringing that pain from the past into the present and allowing us to be unconscious. You can have the awareness, so we choose not to subscribe to that. We release it, heal it, and so in our lives we're able to choose our highest timeline, be our most highest version of ourselves, because we're no longer letting those unconscious behavior patterns dictate the show. And remember, if you want to dive more into what it means to discovering self-awareness, connecting back to a more empowered, authentic self, and uncovering limiting beliefs, and finally releasing the emotional pain that is associated with our limiting beliefs, the stories we've created about ourselves and about our experiences. So check out the link in the pinned comments below to sign up for the Path to Emotional Freedom Masterclass today, and I'll see you in just 3 days' time for the class. Much love.